Breaking news. Eazy, the block captain, has just been sworn in as Pottstown president of Pigeons and been declared fraudulent woman beater. Stay tuned for more bird news.
Come on, my nigga.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Easy. Easy. Shout out to Eazy, the block captain. I got my fatigue jacket on, the Uzi and my army jacket lining today, because it's a war going on outside no man is safe from. Woo, you can run, but you can't hide forever from these streets that we done took. You walking with your head down, scared to look. They shook. Shout out to everybody out there who's been watching this content, whether religiously or in passing. As you see, I'm on the way. It ain't sunny outside, but it's still money outside. I appreciate everyone who's been watching this content, whether religiously or in passing. I've been saying I'm just gonna keep dropping content because a lot of y'all are watching it, following it. I want to go back and make sure that I shout out TBL, you know what I'm saying, Takeover Battle League, for being able to put together this card, this event, this matchup, this situation that everybody's waiting for. I said this situation that everybody is waiting for, and that situation is none other than Eazy, the block captain, versus Cassidy. No matter how you feel about it, it is the energy, it is the wave, it's what people are talking about. And it went from a matchup where it was like, okay, cool, to I'm finna watch this. I'm telling you right now, I'm not missing it. Now, Eazy has responded. Shout out to motherfucking Eazy, the block captain. It's been a lot of controversy. He has a 24/7 that's coming out where he said that he basically told Cass, your words about me are not true. This is gonna make it worse for you on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Basically saying that I'm gonna have the last laugh. I'm glad he's gonna market his campaign. He's gonna get out here and talk about what he needs to talk about, because whether y'all like it or not, Cassidy is the reason why the energy of this battle went the way it did. I simply ask you guys, if Cass not promoting the way that he's promoting, then who is? Who is? Nobody. You know what I mean? The rest of the card is just that. The rest of the card. We know where the energy needed to be. We know what the vibes is. I spoke to Showtime SP this morning, you know what I'm saying? He was on vacation. We do take vacations too as human beings. I know y'all want us around to cover the battle rap news every day, every hour, but you know what I'm saying? We do have lives too, so. And whenever he goes on vacation or does something, the news don't stop. Because if I'm not talking about it still, y'all gonna be like, yo, why you choosing a side? Oh, you biased, you ain't talking about it. But then when I'm talking about it, you know what I'm saying? So you never make everyone happy. But shout out to my man Showtime SP. I've been talking to him during the whole process because that video came out where he was, you know, asking Eazy where he from, and he was saying Germantown. Now, from what I've seen, Eazy is securing his school records, and you know he's gonna get all this shit together so he can pop out. So he can pop out and show niggas he really a Philly as he gets. You know what I'm saying? I do think it's funny that where you from has literally taken over the internet. You got so many niggas online right now, they posting where they from, they posting their high school photos, etc., etc. You got niggas trying to prove to the world where they from, and we never even asked. I be saying that, but like, man, we didn't even ask where you was from. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't care. And I don't think a lot of people outside of the Philly faithful, and when I say the Philly faithful, I'm saying like the people that's from Philly, you know what I'm saying, or the people that, you know, battle rap in Philly, or the people that got an issue with E, they the ones who really care. Us fans that are from other places and shit like that, I ain't from Philly. I mean, I could get there within like 45 minutes if I want to.
Ass niggas, ain't none of them giving no fucking headshot.
We heard your shit, nigga. We heard your shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't do nothing. I'm back, nigga.
Nigga, you got knocked the fuck out on your block, nigga. Nigga won't even touch me on my block, pussy.
But I don't live in Philly, and I never want to live in Philly. I never want, like, I think a lot of the times we gravitate towards these places that are like hell. Like, I'm from the Bronx, and it's like, nigga, whoop-de-fucking-do. You don't want to be from there. You don't want to be from there. Go do something with your life. But I do think it's time for Eazy to get on the offense because I've said this before. When you let someone else tell something for you, the lie is more entertaining than the truth, whether it's a lie or not. You know what I'm saying? The negative story is the one that's going to get the clicks, that people are going to be looking at, that people want to hear the response to. And whether it's true or not, you know, Cassidy does have people believing that, you know, you a Pottsville pigeon. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a creative name. It's going to stick because it's on Google. Like, you Google Pottsville pigeon and all the shit that Cassidy's been doing, all of the promotion, all of that is fucking branded now. He making cartoons. He really brand, and it's because Cassidy has over 500,000 followers on Instagram. And I don't think that people thought when he really gets into his bag that it would be what it is. But it is what it is. And it's there. And it ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, he running that shit all the way up until the battle. Now, as I said originally, when it comes to the actual battle raps and rapping, when the rubber meets the road on Saturday, I do expect Eazy to be in his bag and have his bars and shit together. But I do expect Cassidy to go heavily angle-based. But we'll get to the battle breakdown and all of that when I get with SP in like the next day or so. But back to this. I do think it's good that Eazy's gonna respond. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna bring out, because you gotta have a side. If you don't got no side in the story, then it's just gonna be what it's gonna be. You gonna be what niggas say you are. You know what I mean? And I don't think that that's how he wants the game to go or how he wants the story to be told. So I think it's very interesting. It drives sales because a lot of other people are copping and want to see the pay-per-view and are clamoring towards it. And I think that that's a nod and a salute to TBL, because in the last year, they call themselves Takeover Battle League, and they've been really taking over. I ain't saying taking over the whole game or putting nobody out their spot or no shit like that. I'm not saying that. But we could say in the last year, just the last 12 months, TBL has put on probably the most, they put on the best events and the most consistently, you know what I'm saying? Like, TBL be to the point where motherfuckers be like, man, y'all got too many battles on the card. In this climate, in this era, and in this day, especially when battles have died down, you know, leagues have died down, a lot of spending has slowed down, to see someone consistently throwing battles is a dope thing. Another thing I wanted to clear up with y'all keep saying the battles 2-minute rounds, 90-second rounds. I did not get the word of that. What I've heard is Cassidy and Eazy is not 90-second rounds. Now the rest of the card, which I mentioned to you earlier, is just that. Like, I'm not losing no sleep if I don't see any other battle on the card. I'm not hating. I'm not like shading them. I ain't no battle rapper, so I don't need to be on the card or need a spot on it. I'm just saying the amount of promotion that Eazy versus Cassidy has done has been the big ticket item. You know what I mean? And you know, he's battling Twerk the next day, allegedly. Like I said, this is all allegedly. Please don't put it on me, but that's what I'm hearing in the word in the streets. And it makes sense because it's a trenches event, and the top of the card has blank versus blank. So, be that as it may, I think he's battling New Jersey Twerk. Now, I've said it before, and I will reiterate the fact that I think that it's a very dangerous move. But I can't tell nobody what to do with their mission, their path, their journey, and what they're getting across. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. But your focus, like, you gotta beat Cass. Like, this is like it's to the point where I'm like, man, you know what? You gotta swing. You gotta swing, bro. You gotta swing. Nigga making news articles, cartoons, yearbook pictures, mascots. You gotta swing, bro. Fuck the battle. You got a hook on that nigga, man. Leave your security at home. Leave the Philly hat at home. You got to swing on that nigga, man. Fuck that. But people are going to be looking at a lot of things in this battle. They're going to be looking at who's there. They're going to be looking at who's with who. They're going to be looking at who's wearing what. You know, Eazy wearing this. Is he wearing a Philly hat? They're going to be, every single part of this battle is going to be analyzed. And I think it's good for the sport. Finally, you know what I'm saying? I do think it's good for the sport. Battle rap needs energy in it. It needs good matchups. It needs good promotion. It needs good shit talk. Shit helps out everybody, you know what I mean? Helps out the media. It helps out the blogs. It helps out the fans. It helps out the events, the infrastructure. and it could help potentially make more matchups. You know what I'm saying? But Eazy, you damn right you needed to respond because this shit was spiraling out of control. And I didn't know how long you was gonna let it go. I was like, I mean, is this the way he wants the story to be told? I'm glad it's not. Shout out to all parties involved, and we'll blog more once Eazy's response drops and what he's got coming. You know what I'm saying? And he gets at Cassidy because it looks like he ordered the school records. It's looking like I got my dogs and they making noise. Oh, yo, that song got mad bumps to it yesterday. Mad people was listening to that like, ah. Yeah, I told them, don't run from it. Embrace that joint, man. You know? And a lot of Eazy's old music is on his YouTube channel. So he's not hiding the fact that any of this music was made or that he had the 3-part ball. Like, all of that shit is on his channel. That's why I saw another video, because they were sending me the link telling me, you gotta go check his music, check it out. I was like, all right, I'll go look at it. And the 3-part ball is up there. He's definitely, you know what I'm saying? Fuck the flow, y'all jocking our slang. I seen the same shit happen to Kane. 3 cuts in his beard. Then we got a smear. And I see people talking about the promotion of other media because they seen Uncle Rod drop an interview yesterday of Eazy explaining where he was from and all of that. But that interview is old. Everybody knows that interview is old. And you got to remember that once you shoot content or you interview with people, they can drop it as many times as they want. You know what I'm saying? They can drop it when they want. If you see DJ Vlad, he'll conveniently drop a story that somebody recorded years ago after they died, or, you know what I'm saying, or when they go to jail, because they know people are going to come watch it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to come watch it. They're going to come. That's what media is supposed to do. I see people get mad at Knowledge. I'm like, Knowledge is doing what Knowledge does. There's no reason. How you going to get mad at him for getting views? You know? People was like, one artist wasn't willing to speak. All right, well, if he don't want to speak, we just going to go interview everybody else the other side knows. It's that old adage, man. If you be smart, you be shook at me. Because I get tired of looking for you, shoot your mama crib, and let your ass look for me. Like, yeah, I'm going to just smear your name as much as possible to make you come outside. DNA ain't never been outside. No. I know y'all see, I don't know if y'all seen Jay Mills' blog. He's still doing epic numbers. He did a blog about DNA selling black gloves, or he's like advertising for some black gloves after Jay Mills did him up with the black gloves. I don't know, you know. Why they couldn't be green, you know what I'm saying? You should market some white gardening gloves or something like that, man. You're gonna market black gloves after Jay Mills. It makes sense though, you know what I'm saying? You get shot and killed with that gun, you start marketing that gun, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got this new 45. Twerk. And last but not least, Twerk is allegedly supposed to battle Eazy the Block Captain this weekend. I can't put too much stock in it, you know what I mean? Because I hope he's there, you know what I'm saying? If that is the truth. And that's just the way it is. Like, you're not gonna be able to spin it and be like, oh my goodness, why are y'all hating? We're not hating. I love when I see New Jersey Twerk do good work, when he's spazzing in battles and when he's doing what he's supposed to be doing. But ain't nobody trying to see somebody do their job half the time, or not be able to do their job at the full potential, or not be able to generate new talent, or you know, just not be able to be the person that the company needs. That's why P got fired. That is why. But no, Twerk, in all seriousness, you better bring it. If you're gonna battle Eazy, bring it, man. Try to get him out of here, because between you and Cass, if both of y'all lose to the same person in the same weekend, that shit gonna look crazy. But yeah, like I said, Eazy the Block Captain did respond. He said he's putting out 24/7 boxing style. Cassidy is continuing to make way, make news articles. The CNN joint, like, who is working with him? This nigga got Pixar working with him. Who is working with him on the promotion of this Pottsville Pigeon campaign? This is crazy. I've never seen it. I don't think in battle rap we've ever seen promotion to this level. But we'll dive deeper into the conversation when I see my man SP. It is what it is. Gang, gang, gang on bang. Rah, 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 rah. Blah. I got my dogs and they making noise.